This creature that we're looking at is a Japanese Mountain Leech. I found it having a blood meal on my foot just a while ago. And unfortunately I knocked it off before I got a chance to get the video camera out. But it's, as it's now slowly inchworming its way back towards my foot, I think it knows where I am and it wants to come back for seconds. As it's inchworming itself back to my foot, I'll tell you a little bit about Japanese mountain leeches and the story of how I found this one on myself. Mountain leeches live high in the mountains of Japan, and typically in wet, moist environments, and they're especially common during the rainy season, the month of June in particular. And they will sit on leaves and foliage, and they kind of stick out like little twigs, waiting for a warm-blooded animal to pass by, where they can grab on and get going on a blood meal. They've also been known to sit in trees and drop themselves down upon unsuspecting prey. Some leeches can become very large. This is a real small one, as you can see by comparing it to the size of a little ant there. Anyway, I found this fella having a blood meal on my foot earlier when I had stopped for lunch at a Shinto shrine. Now as it's slowly making its way back towards my foot, let me show you where I am. I'm in the courtyard of a Japanese Shinto shrine up here in the mountains. And earlier I was hiking through a stream bed, and I think that's where I got the leech on myself. That was about 30 minutes ago, so it's been on me for a while. And while I stopped and was having my lunch over here, I discovered that the leech was having its lunch on me. And this is where it gets a little... those who are squeamish probably want to turn off now. I'm going to show you my foot now, and you can see the damage that the leech can do. With a little blood. Okay. Here's my foot. And the leech was having its blood meal right about there. Now, it looks a lot worse than it is. The reason that there's so much blood is that when leeches latch onto their prey, and after they make their bite, which uses anesthetic to prevent the host from knowing that it's there, that the leech is there, after they make their bite, they then release an anticoagulant chemical that prevents the blood from clotting. That's why, after I remove the leech, that's why the blood is continuing to flow and making such a bloody mess. But there's really not too much danger here. Leech bites can cause infection if when you take them off, if you're not careful to pull the mouth parts off as well. If the mouth part remains, that can cause infection. I think that I got the mouth part out without any problem here, as the leech appears quite happy and moving along still pretty well. I don't think that it left its mouth parts behind. Anyway, I seem to... oh, there he is. He's getting closer. Ha! I lost sight of him for a minute. He's closing in by the moment. Leeches are pretty energetic in their efforts to get to their host. I think it definitely knows where I am and is definitely making its way back towards me. This one's probably a little tired from its exertions with me, but leeches can actually move end over end in almost a somersault type of fashion, from their sucker on their back to the mouth on their front, and can almost chase after their prey in that manner. It's quite a sight to behold. Leeches are hermaphrodites, meaning that they're both male and female, so it's not right to call this a he or a she, it's an it, so to speak. And anyway, as this leech tries to get over these little twigs here in its efforts to get back to me, I think I'm going to go ahead and make my way out of here and deny it its opportunity at a second meal. But let's get one more closer look. Well, maybe it just wants to hide. Oh, no, there it goes. Well, anyway, we've had enough fun with this one today. Time to get back into the mountains. So that's the Japanese Mountain Leech, and that's what the Japanese Mountain Leech can do if you're not careful. So be careful when you're hiking and exploring in the wet and wild mountains of Japan.